What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, and welcome back to our next Pokemon Showdown session. Today we're going to be diving into OU, which is a tier that I am not really that great at. I'm pretty familiar with it, but I'm not that great at it. I don't know, I don't play it as much anymore. I know I get a taste of it when I do Battle Spot, but it's really not the same thing. So I'm just toying around with some weird stuff today. As you can see, this team is looking kind of strange. I'll break it down for you guys. Before we get started though, if you guys can, if you would like to show some support to the channel and the series and all that good stuff, as I always say, all you gotta do is click that thumbs up button right below this video. It really does help out. That is the only reason that I continue to bother you guys with stuff like that. I wouldn't keep saying if it wasn't important. And also, I always encourage you guys to also leave a comment. I do read all of your comments. I try to respond to as many of you as possible. I do enjoy interacting with you guys. I hope you know that. So yeah, just feel free to comment anything you like. Now let's take a look at the team here, as I've got challenges popping up from subscribers, because I announced on Twitter that I was doing this, because if I could do challenges against you guys, I'd much rather battle you guys than ladder up, because the ladder in OU is just, it's a little bit funky to say the least. So yeah, let's take a look at the team here. We got Spooner, the Mega-Alakazam with Disable, Protect, Shadow Ball, and Psyshock. Then we've got, I should take a look at the EVs. Obviously I'm running Magic Guard, doesn't matter because you're going to Mega Evolve the first turn most of the time. Running Modest because Mega-Alakazam is so fast, you really don't need any extra speed investment. There's no reason to run Timid. That extra power does help. Psyshock just to be able to hit things like Chansey a little bit harder. And then Shadow Ball hits things like Steel types. I know I could run Focus Blast, but Mega Gardevoir is a problem. This team doesn't really like it too much, other than maybe Scizor, which we'll go into. But yeah, I'm running the Shadow Ball. I don't know if this is going to do anything, but I love Sub-Disable Gengar is one of my favorite sets. So I figured I would try kind of a different variation of that with Mega-Alakazam. So yeah, Disable, Protect, we'll see how that works out. Then we've got Tinsec, the Scizor. If you guys watched the CM Strats video on that, it's the exact same set. We've got 248 EVs in HP, because I'm going to be switching in and out a lot, so having a nice number for Stealth Rocks does help, even though I'm not weak to it. So U-Turn, Quick Attack, Bullet Punch, and Knock Off, Choice Banded. There's really not much to say here. Then we've got Ego, the Togekiss, and some of you are probably wondering, why are you running a Togekiss when like 50% of your videos contain some kind of complaint about it? I'm not running any kind of para-flinching nonsense. I wanted to try it as a defogger. It's especially defensive, calm nature, 248 EVs in HP, because it gives me that odd HP number. I'm going to be switching into Stealth Rocks, obviously, if I am a defogger. Then we got Roost, Air Slash, and Heal Belt. I know I could pack the Dazzling Gleam, but I did not feel like it, because, you know what, Air Slash it is. I needed some kind of flying coverage, and yeah, so that's what we're doing. Dazzling Gleam isn't that great coverage in OU, from what I've seen, because Steel types and things like Heatran are all over the place. I know Air Slash doesn't hit Steel types, but still. It does hit things like Mega Heracross, so that is a bonus. Then we have our Frank the Arcanine, which is actually running physically defensive this time around. Max investment in our HP and physical defense. Obviously, Impish Nature. And then again, 248 EVs in HP, because I'm already weak to Stealth Rocks, so it would be nice to have an extra switch in, depending on how the situation goes. Oh, I should probably tell you what the moves are. Morning Sun, Flare Blitz, Extreme Speed, and Will-O-Wisp. Pretty much the exact same sets as in the CM Strats video. Again, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just go to the playlist on my channel and you'll see what I'm talking about. And we got Tusks, the Mamoswine, with Thick Fat, Stealth Rock, Ice Shard, Icicle Spear, which allows us to hit through subs and Focus Dashes and all that good stuff. I like that better than Icicle Crash, even though if you only get 3 hits with Icicle Spear, it's still not as powerful as Icicle Crash, and it doesn't have a flinch chance. But with my luck, I very rarely get the flinch, and in fact, Icicle Crashes misses a lot, so that just kind of stinks. And then we have EQ to round off the set. We needed some kind of ground coverage, and it's Stab anyway, so it's a good thing to run on Mamoswine. Then we just have the Focus Sash to make sure that we get Stealth Rock up if it comes down to that kind of situation. I'm not going to try to run this as a suicide Stealth Rocking lead if possible, because I don't really like that playstyle, but we'll see what happens. And then we have, oh, did I even go over the investment? Not really, just 252 attack, 252 plus speed, jolly nature, all that fun stuff. Nothing really to look at there. Then we have our sweeper. We have Elio, the Moxie Gyarados. I thought about giving him a muscle band, but I figured he can take a hit usually as long as it's not an electric type move that's stab or anything. So I gave him the lefties, and he's just running the Dragon Dance, Waterfall, EQ, and Stone Edge. I know I could run the Ice Fang there, but the Edge Quake coverage was too good to pass up. And I figured, you know, why not? Especially because I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to OU. Okay, that's not true. That's not entirely true. It's not like I have no clue what I'm doing. But it's really not my strongest tier. And that's why you see me packing a lot of OU Pokemon. So we got 4 HP EVs. Oh, what is going on? Okay, I don't know what that is. Never mind. Yeah, we have 4 HP EVs. That really doesn't mean anything. We have 252 attack, adamant, 252 speed. Really nothing to speak of. I just blabbered on for no reason. Oh, he canceled the challenge. All right, well, I'll tell him the challenge again. I just was about to accept Roman's challenge here, and he canceled it. There we go. I don't know if it like times out after a certain amount of time. But yeah, Roman was first. We got Conkeldurr, Latias, Pinsir, Skarmory, Braviary, and Scolipede. Interesting. Good luck. Have fun. This should be fun. This should be fun indeed. I have no idea. I'm a little bit scared about this thing. If I had to pick a lead, I'm gonna say the Scolipede, and maybe if this is Scarf, he could lead off with that. Braviary and OU, I like it. I like it a lot. Kind of want to get rocks up, but he could have the defog on that Skarmory too. I might actually want to just start burning things. So let's start off with Frank. Get an Intimidate off on something. He's got Ren here. Now the question is, are you going to predict? He doesn't have much to switch in other than that Latias. Or if he predicts a Will-O-Wisp and switches into that Conkeldurr and its guts, I'm kind of screwed. Not gonna lie, we're gonna go for the Willow right off the bat, because I don't want that Latias coming in for free. If we can get some residual damage off on that, that would be fantastic. Trying to think, does he have any clerics on this team? Can Latias learn, like, Heal Bell or something? And I'm just missing it? I really don't know what Latias normally does other than Calm Mind. He's just going to Protect to get the speed boost. Okay, well that is a little bit scary. I feel like now that he's seen that, he might go into this thingy. Are you Scarfed? Are you Scarfed? I'm gonna go for the Flare Blitz now. Yep, there's the Conkeldurr. No, I'm not dumb enough to fall for that. It was a good try. I probably would have done the same thing. But there's no way with Guts, Conkeldurr, you know, possibly coming in that I was gonna do that. What are you gonna do to me? Drain Punch? Knockoff maybe? Knockoff predicting a switch. I'm not gonna switch in Alakazam. I can switch in Gyarados here. Gyarados kind of poops on this team. Although that Latias is going to be a problem. It really, really is. All right, I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz again. See what he does. Takes a lot of damage from that. And he does go for the Drain Punch. That does a butt-ton. I think we're in a range where an Extreme Speed will take him out. Because 43% from a Flare Blitz, yeah. Yeah. We can actually... Can we Morning Sun? I don't know. I don't know if we can Morning Sun. He might predict that Extreme Speed and... I don't want that Skarmory coming in. I really don't want that. He's got a really fire-weak team, too. He's got... half his team is weak to fire, ladies and gents. That's not good. To be fair, half of my team is weak to rock, so, and that's worse. That's much worse than being weak to fire. I don't want him to get that. You know what? No, we're going to go for a Morning Sun. He does go for the Mach Punch, as he's going to take the Rocky Helmet damage, and we get the Morning Sun off. That was, oh, I'm so happy I went for that. That was the right play. That was the right play. That does not put him in a good position at all. Now we're free to just burn stuff, and I don't think he has a Cleric. I don't think he has a Cleric. He's in trouble. The Latias has to come out here. And I wish I had Toxic. I really wish I had Toxic. Are you going to have the HP Fire? If you're offensive, you might have HP Fire. That kind of scares me to bring Scizor in. To be completely honest with you guys. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? We are going to go into the Tinsect. I guess we should be trying to scout to see what his coverage moves are, what kind of set he is before we do this. But I feel like that's my best play. And to be fair, Scizor is kind of useless outside of this Latias. Granted, we have the Bullet Punch, but I've got half my team that has priority. He's going to go for the Wish. Okay. Are you going to try to pass that off into something? I don't know what it would be, but I feel like Knockoff is our best play here. He's going to switch out into the Skarmory. So we 31%, we knock off its lefty. He's going to get back to full. So now I think I want to go back into Arcanine. Yeah, that seems like the best play. We need to try to keep Frank around if possible. Now, knowing Roman, this could be like an offensive Skarmory. I feel like that did so much. Are you going to go for Swords Dance? No, he's going to go for the Brave Bird. That doesn't do much, and he takes the Rocky Helmet damage plus the recoil. I think I would like to Morning Sun up here. He may switch out, but we don't have that passive recovery from the lefties. Yeah, he's going to go back into the Latias. Doesn't want to get burned. This is really the only burn fodder that he has. That also tells me that he probably doesn't have anything that is packing a Lumberry, which looking at these Pokemon, I mean, you don't normally see Lumberry on any of them, so I guess that is a thing. Now, what are you gonna go for? Another Wish, maybe? Possibly? I'm gonna go into the Alakazam here. See what you have for me. Charge Beam, and he gets a crit. Okay. I am so confused. We're gonna Mega Evolve. Why does the box go over there? I don't like that. Just because I'm zoomed in my browser, it goes all the way over there? That's ridiculous. We're gonna disable that Charge Beam. He's gonna go for the Protect. As we pull out the Disable, that is not gonna do us much good. I think I'm gonna go straight for a Shadow Ball here then. He stays in to take that. And now he's going to pull off the Wish. Oh, he's got Wish, Protect, Charge Beam. This is a cool set. I like this a lot. It's kind of similar to the Calm Mind-ish sets, but without Wish, obviously. So Wish, Protect, Charge Beam, and then Dragon Pulse, maybe? He has to have some kind of stab. Maybe Psyshock? I don't know. I really don't know. That tells me that he can't touch Scizor, though, so I'm going to go into the Scizor here. I think he's going to Protect, unless he really predicts me to predict that. So, at the very least, we've scouted out what this Latias does, and to be fair, I'm thinking that's the biggest threat to my team, even more so than the Pinsir. He's going to go for the Charge Beam again, get another special attack raise, as he gets the Wish off, and we're going to U-turn out. I don't think he wants to stay in on this. No, he's going to go for the Wish again, and just die to the U-turn. I don't know what you were predicting there, but Tinsect says no. Now, he does have that Wish off, which may be what he was trying to do. He does have a very weak Rocks team from here on out, so I think that Tusks is going to come out here and set up Rocks no matter what. I'm thinking that's what we need to do. And if that Skarmory has the Defog, he may bring that out afterwards, after he sees the Stealth Rocks go up. So Ren, the Scalopede's going to come out here. I wish I had a Rock-type move, but I don't. So we're going to set up Rocks as he goes for the Protect, so that doesn't bother me at all. Now, him passing Speed Boost into something like possibly a Choice Banded Braviary, that is scary as anything. That is scary as anything. So I feel like I'm safe in going for the Icicle Spear here. Aqua Tail, that almost takes us out. He's offensive. I was not expecting that. Wow. And we pull off the 5 hits to take out the Scolipede. That doesn't happen often. But if we had the Icicle Crash, that was not going to kill in any universe. We obviously had no opportunity to get off a... what am I even saying? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Alright, we're just going to go for the Ice Shard on this. And that almost takes it out. Tusk the Mamoswine putting in some serious work here. That Braviary is as good as dead when it comes back in. And he's going to go right into the Skarmory now. That leads me to believe that he has a Defog. I don't think I can stop him from doing that, though. I don't have Taunt. Just unfortunate. Maybe I should be running the Taunt on the Gyarados, but it's supposed to be a sweeper set, not utility, so... I'm going to say Frank is the best switch here. Frank really has been doing a lot of work in this episode also. Or not this episode. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. I have no clue. Going straight for the Flare Blitz. If you want to stay in the fog, you're going to get hit with a Flare Blitz to the face, and I think that might just take you out. So is it worth it? Is it worth it? He does not have a switch in. I might actually just fodder off the Braviary at this point. No, oh, he survives it, so maybe he is defensive. I don't know. He's going to Toxic me. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz again. So down goes the Skarmory. He does not get his Fog off, which is great, because that Braviary is dead, and the Swagga, the Pinsir, is going to take 25%. Actually, no, that Braviary isn't dead. He takes 24% if he has the right EV investment. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. I think at this point we should just continually Flare Blitz. That is what I'm thinking. Let's see, though. It's probably Mega. Probably Mega. What is he gonna... He outspeeds EQ, I guess, would be the play here. No, Superpower. That doesn't do anywhere near enough, and you're gonna go down to a Flare Blitz here. Yeah, you're not surviving that. Nope, 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 nope. Down goes the Swagga, and that is... Wow, we survived with 4%. And he, I guess, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but the Braviary goes down. We got to give Roman a GG here. We got some other people awaiting challenges. I think I have to check the home screen, but I'm not going to do that right now. So hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of this session. Once I run out of challenges, because I don't think I have enough to do the whole session, then we'll just hop on the ladder for the last few matches. So should be a good time, and then we might see some really weird stuff. You never know. Like I said, the bottom of the OU ladder has some really, really funky stuff. And I haven't laddered up too much. I'm only at like 1100 or something like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the first part. And if you did, make sure you're leaving a like rating and a comment and all that good stuff. And I will see you for part number 2. But until then, game on.